Living in the gangster's paradise. Been spending most their lives living in the gangster's paradise. Keep spending most our lives living in the gangster's paradise. Keep spending most.
All right, figured I'd record a little bit, update you guys on what's going on today. It is Monday at, what time is it? 10:44 a.m. I have been up since like 6 a.m. Went for my little morning walk. Got back, went kind of deep into design work around some of the new like creative elements, like the text message and these unique things we're adding to Aura. Then I just chatted with Jono, who's basically the lead developer on Aura right now. And we're in a really good place. He's a fucking savage. He did some shit over the weekend that I didn't even ask him to do. He's just like getting ahead of stuff and working really, really hard. And it's amazing to have him on the team. And obviously Kale, who got the app where it is now, really, in terms of built the entire thing up until June with me. And I could talk all about this. I'll kind of tell the full story of how I built the app. But basically, up until Jono came on, which was like mid-June, we worked on it from basically February 1st. So that's February, March, April, May. We were working on it pretty much that whole time. And I did really all the design, and Kale did all the development. And we made product decisions together. I made a lot of them, obviously, because I designed the app, but Kale was really helpful as well, and Jono's been really helpful. So it feels good to have just like this fucking crack team forming. And we have a lot of cool people helping with the app, and then obviously everyone using it, sharing it, and being creative is everything. And it really feels like last weekend we hit this inflection point. And I think a lot of that was this text message element. It became really obvious to me that, like, at least right now, the thing that is really interesting about Aura is these assets you cannot create anywhere else. Like, we can have really sick stats, we can have cool maps, and we can make it really easy to share with them. But you can still do that with Strava, right? You can do that with any fucking other app out there. And so, however, that text message, you can only do in our app. You'd have to like go into it'd be impossible to do on your own. It would take so long, and you'd have to have some design skill. There we go, that's better. This is my setup, by the way. I'm in this short-term like apartment hotel rental, and it's honestly incredible because it's like the convenience of an Airbnb, and it's only slightly more than like a lease in New York City would be, right? Basically in Soho, right outside of Soho. And yeah, it's insane. I feel like I found this like secret hack to the universe. And then like we have this, it's my desk. So the apartment came with this like little desk, which like just obviously was too small. So I bought this extra desk, and this thing was like $50 on Amazon. I'm just gonna buy another one of these and replace this, because it's just like, this is too thick and there's just not a lot of space here. See, like, this is the bed and I gotta walk this way, but this is basically the apartment. So studio, but I've never honestly been happier in an apartment. Like, plenty of space. This window though is like the reason the apartment is incredible, because like, look at all this light. I even could open it up even more. The glare just becomes a lot during the day, you know? This is a really cool street with like a lot happening. So, you know, there's a lot going on here, and it feels good to be in the action. Like, it feels good to have all this life going on outside your door. Yeah, it keeps me going. I can sit here literally all day at this desk and work, and it is beautiful. I was actually going to go to Austin for 3 weeks in Austin. I was going to go to Austin for like 3 weeks in August, but I'd have to like go home to Long Island for a week because I have this wedding. Never go to weddings, but it's like, I don't really get invited to that many. It's not like I'm turning people down. But it's a close childhood friend, so I want to go. And it's not far. It's like an hour from the city. I was going to go to Austin because I have no lease. So I was like, you know what, I'll go. I love the heat there. I like Austin. I have friends there. And I'll meet a bunch of runners and talk about Aura, get them on Aura. But it's just like, I am so fucking locked in here. Like, you saw my setup. I'm just like, I wake up, I go for my little walk, I sit here and work all day, and then I go run, and then I come back and work, and it is just perfect. And for me to like go now and like pack all my shit up and go home and then go to Austin and like get in a. It's just not worth messing up being fucking dialed. And I'm the most dialed I've ever been in my life. So I'm not going anywhere. And I know it's messy over there. I just brought in a bunch of shit. I'm just seeing it. So that's the plan for now, is to stay in New York for as long as I need. And I do want to travel more. I haven't really traveled much in my life. Like, I haven't really been to Europe ever. I've traveled the US a little bit. But I'll travel only when it's beneficial and necessary for Aura, because there's people to meet and there's people to bring on the app who I want to meet in person. I think that would be really cool and fun and actually worth it. But I'm not even thinking about that yet. The goal right now is to sit in this apartment until our app is fucking in the app store. Because like I said, this weekend I feel like we really hit this huge moment where it felt like everybody I knew was using the app. All of my friends were sharing with Aura. Every story, I was cycling through Instagram stories on just my personal following, and it's just like 4 stories in a row are sharing with Aura. It's crazy. Man, it really feels like we built something special. And I'm just so excited to get it out there. And just like, I was just talking with Jana, but the roadmap ahead for what we're going to add and how quickly we're going to add it and change the app, even when we launch it, it is incredible. And we're going to launch the app. It's going to be, you know, exclusive, invite only for a little while as we scale users and as we keep shipping. But man, in like a month, 2 months, this app is just going to be 100 times better than it is now. And that is so exciting. And we're going to hopefully have many, many, many thousands of users using it. Man, I feel goosebumps in my whole body when I talk about it. I think that's it for this video. I have to get back to work. Like, what I'm doing today is just like testing all of our integrations with, you know, Apple Watch and Garmin and Koros, and we're just finishing up the final stuff and tweaking the final few things with the app, adding a few extra creative elements like the GTA thing you might have seen, and that's it. And then we're going to launch and the app's going to be out there. It's good to be back in New York. It's good to be working. It's good to have a mission. I'm excited to document more. I'm basically carrying this thing with me 24/7 and taking it whenever I leave the apartment, and I'll try to talk to it like this when I have some, you know, energy and excitement and things to share. I need to sit down at this screen right here, and I need to look at all of this stuff. I can kind of show you some of it. You know, here's some of like the new elements we're adding. So you've probably seen these, like I don't know if this is gonna load, the GTA one. These are all new things we're adding to the app basically. And what I did is I went to Twitter and I put out a poll where I was like, which of these should we add? Got 21 comments of people who commented in order what they think we should add. And then I just put a screenshot, I'm going to do it probably one more time, into ChatGPT of all the responses. And then I said rank them, and so now I have like a nice thing. And look, this doesn't mean that we should add these. Like, it doesn't mean these people are right. But it does give me some sense, and it helps me, you know, think about my opinion. But the biggest thing with this app, which I've realized, is I have no idea what's going to work. I just don't know until it's shipped and until how I see people use it. There's a lot there I could talk about, but yeah, it's time to get back to work. Let's get after it. I will keep documenting, and let me know on Twitter or Instagram if you have any questions about anything. Gotta capture it, you know? Have to.
Where are you from?
I'm from here.
Oh, you are. That's normal for you.
You don't see that every day, but he's just going about his business. I've done it sometimes. You've all done it, you know?
Yeah.
Not in broad daylight. Not in broad daylight. Maybe at night.